Winter has certainly returned with a vengeance to many parts of the country, more particularly the northeast of Scotland, where there's been blizzard conditions during the last few hours. That means to say some schools are closed and indeed some airports are closed. And this wintry weather is going to be heading further and further southwards during the course of the next few days. Already we've seen 19 centimetres of snow there, for instance, in Orkney, and as the wind continues to increase, so that snow will be piled into drifts. And it's a pretty unsettled scene across much of the country. This is all snow across Scotland here, pushing into parts of Northern Ireland. This is some heavy rain, and that's moving eastwards as I speak, and will move across to eastern parts of the country. But the real problem is certainly that snow is going to affect much of Scotland for the rest of today and through tonight, with those blizzards making driving conditions very, very hazardous indeed. The snow is being brought along on these cold north to northeasterly winds, and as you see here, those cold winds are going to filter down first of all across Northern Ireland and then into Northern England and some other western parts of the country, and after that, later in the week, they'll be heading across to the east as well. But in the next 36 hours or so, greatest risk of problems is Northern England, North and West Wales, Northern Ireland and much of Scotland. Here's the culprit, that area of low pressure. So for most of England and Wales it is somewhat less cold, and we have some outbreaks of rain working their way across from the west. There's snow on the hills and there's snow in the borders as well. Any rain still left or sleet in Northern Ireland and southwest of Scotland soon turning to snow. Then we have the blizzard conditions further north, and then getting somewhat brighter in the far north of Scotland, although still with some heavy snow showers. Bitterly cold across the north there, temperatures around or below freezing, not quite so cold across the bulk of England and Wales. Then that band of snow shifts a little bit further southwards tonight into southern Scotland, parts of northern England and North Wales, through into Northern Ireland as well. Some snow showers to the north of it, still some outbreaks of rain to the south, although I think in central areas the rain will tend to move away, and if that happens then we may well find the skies break enough for a touch of frost and some ice on the roads, but certainly a pretty penetrating frost further north with the strength of that wind, staying above freezing in the southeastern corner. The low pressure is still around tomorrow. It means to say it's going to bring that band of snow a little bit further across the north of England into some central parts as well. Showers to the north of it, still some rain in the southeast. And then by Wednesday it moves away, so that by that time we're all going to be cold. We're all going to have some snow showers and sharp frosts.